Everybody loves that fresh face look. So with me, I have this morning Dr. Whitney Bowe. Dr. Whitney, you're a board-certified dermatologist. Tell me what women are doing to kind of slow down the aging process just a little bit.
Well, the new look for 2015 is really all about the new natural, keeping it real. So people want to look like themselves. They want to recognize themselves. They just want to look like the best version of themselves. So one of the most popular treatments that I'm doing right now is something called Dysport. It's an injection for the lines between the eyebrows. So it's those sort of angry 11s that make you look angry or tired. And by smoothing those out, you sort of give yourself more of a well-rested, refreshed, even bright-eyed, open-eyed appearance. And that result lasts for up to 4 months. So that's one trend that I'm seeing a lot of these days. Another thing that I'm seeing is people are coming to my office and they're asking to not just sort of turn back the clock, they want to actually make their skin healthier. So I'm doing a lot of a resurfacing laser. It's a type of laser called a thulium laser. And what it does, we've known for a long time that it helps with, fine lines, pore size, tone, texture. But now there's actually recent studies showing that it prevents the formation of skin cancer. So it's actually making a change in the way that the skin behaves and improving the actual health, not just the beauty of the skin.
And Dr. Bowe, you see all these magazine articles, the front covers, it's always focusing on women, but we're not the only ones who want to kind of reverse the aging process. It's the guys also.
It's absolutely the guys also. So actually, just personally in my own practice, I would say about 3 years ago, men comprised about 10% of my cosmetic patient base. And within the last year, it's increased to about 30%. So right now, 30% of my cosmetic patients are men. And most of them are seeking certain things. So they all come in asking for a little bit of Dysport here because they don't want to look angry, they don't want to look tired. So they want those injections to sort of give them that well-rested appearance. Another area that they're looking to treat are the circles underneath the eyes, the hollows underneath the eyes. So usually I'll end up using a filler in order to sort of plump up that hollow so they don't look so tired there. Another area that men are looking for, they're looking for what's called non-invasive body contouring, meaning that they want to get rid of that tire, the sort of the muffin top that hangs out over their buckle or their belt. So I can do procedures using heat or using cold that non-invasively can actually permanently get rid of the fat deposits there, and there's no downtime. They jump right back and go to the gym right after that. So those are sort of the most common treatments that men are seeking these days.
And then one thing that could be a little bit surprising is I'm starting to notice younger and younger people are wanting to kind of slow it down as well, even in their mid to late 20s. So in that age group, what do you require them do starting then?
It's not uncommon that I have women coming in their late 20s. Women are, young women are much more savvy than they used to be. They aren't waiting until things are so bad and then, going under the knife the way that maybe their mother's generation did. Instead, these women are coming to me and they're saying, my parents have X, Y, and Z. What can I do now to prevent that from happening? So, at that point, of course, I educate about sun protection, staying away from tanning salons, but I also have seen some of my late 20-year-old patients benefit from conservative treatments with the botulinum toxins such as Dysport, especially if they're just used to making that frowning expression. The more they make that expression, the more they're just going to etch in those lines. So sometimes even preventatively, we'll just give tiny, tiny doses there just to almost train them and teach them how not to make that very sort of deep frown when they're trying to express concern or just interest in listening to someone speak. You don't have to look angry to show that you're actually interested.
And then tell me about some of the DIY that we could do at home, because sometimes people aren't quite ready to go in office to take care of it. Maybe they could see a little bit of changes in their own bathroom.
Well, one of the things that's very hot right now is the use of probiotic masks. So probiotics are healthy bacteria that actually sort of boost your immune system and help your skin to look its best and glow. So I have several patients now who are prone to acne, rosacea, or just starting to see those lines of aging. And what they'll do is they'll use a Greek yogurt mask, and they'll find the Greek yogurt that has live active cultures. It says it on the container, so they know they're getting that that dose of probiotics, and they'll spread it on their face, especially focusing around the lines around their eyes, around the lip lines, and they'll let it sit for 5 minutes and then wash it off about once a week. And I'm getting a lot of positive feedback about that as far as sort of an at-home little treatment to try.
Well, Dr. Bowe, thank you very much. For all of you ladies and gentlemen out there who might be a little bit worried about your looks but want to keep it fresh and stylish, head over to AtlantaPluggedIn.com because we're going to have all that information to roll back the clock posted right there.